What is up, YouTube? A poor man's guide to Yu-Gi-Oh! Here, coming at you with a Control Monarch deck build. Now, I've played this deck 3 times in a row at locals, and I've topped locals every single time with it. I know it's locals, it's not saying much, but you know, there are competitive decks in my locals. There's Burning Abyss, Cosmo for sure, and there's also some Domain Monarchs, but no Xyz Monarchs yet, which is interesting. But, so basically the point of Control Monarchs is to keep this guy on the field. Majesty's Fiend, keep it alive, keep your opponent from going off, use Domain, use March, use all other fun stuff to just keep it alive and stop your opponent from going off or using a bunch of different plays. It kind of slows down the game a little bit for them. It's very annoying to play against, honestly. I've never actually played against Control Monarchs, but, you know, I played against Domain, obviously. So, start off, we have 3 Majesty's Fiends. Majesty's Fiend is the main card you want to keep alive, obviously, as stated earlier. But it's also got the same stats where you can use Tenacity and Return to search it. So you get this card out like crazy. It just spams this card. Draw power is great in this deck if you know how to use it correctly. And yeah, it shuts down everything. So definitely 3 of those. On to the more standard stuff. We've got 3 Erebus for removal and all other fun stuff. 3 Aether. Aether is a great card you can play on your opponent's turn. It sucks if there's Majesties on board, then it kind of shuts down that effect. But the great thing you can do is, if they've got a big beater on board and they can't really do anything about it, you storm forth while you have Majesties and you get another beater and you just pretty much win from there. Onto the Tribute Fodder stuff. We've got 3 Red Layer. Red Layer is a great card because it's not a monster effect. You can just special summon it, which is great because it's like a Cyber Dragon. If you control no monsters, it just comes out. If it sends to the graveyard, you can special summon another copy of it from your graveyard, but it's effects negated, which is great. And then it searches itself, which is very, very good. And it's just a very good Tribute Fodder card. So 3 of those. Basically, this deck is almost essentially Xyz Monarchs, or Xyz Quick Draw Monarchs or whatever. If you took out the 3 Majesty's Fiend and put in pretty much these 3 cards, you would literally have the Synchro Xyz Monarch build. So, you know, just add Jet Synchron Tuning and Quick Draw, and then you've got yourself a deck pretty much, the main deck exactly. 2 Kuraz for popping stuff and for draw power. Very good card, 2 of those. And then for the little guys, we've got 2 Yugiohs, 2 Idea, so you only run 2 of each because you got Red Layer and you run Triple Prime, so that helps. Hand Traps, Double Max C, because Burning Abyss and Cosmo and all that other fun stuff is definitely a thing. So 2 of those. And then to finish off the monsters, 1 Mega Caius. Okay, I like Mega Caius better than Mega Thestalos just because the banishing effect. Mega Thestalos is great. I mean, I've played with both, but this one is just far superior in my opinion. Because Mega Thestalos, yeah, it rips stuff out of your hand, or your opponent's hand, and burns them for 1,000 or however much, but Mega Caius is so much better. Because if you use Domain, and then you have Yugioh, Tribute Yugioh, and then you get, so you get basically a 1 Tribute Zone monster, you get 2 cards from your opponent's side of the field, and you get to inflict 1,000 to them, and then if either one was a dark monster, you banish all copies. It's crazy. This just demolishes stuff. It's such a good card. Run it at 1, but this is a very, very good card. So about 20-25 monsters. You know, I really like it. It doesn't brick at all, this deck. Spells. To return, just search out your Majesty's Fiend because Majesty's Fiend is amazing. Also, you know, just 2 of those. I usually, if I run out of targets for Erebus or for Aether, I use switch from Pantheism and Prime to these. So, you know, they're not necessary in the deck if you already have Majesty's Fiend on board, obviously. 3 Pantheisms, pretty standard stuff. 3 Stormforth, standard. Triple Tenacity, standard. Triple Domain. Domain plus Majesty's Fiend is really good, no extra deck, very good card. 1 Twin Twister. When I was playing in the finals a week ago, 2 weeks ago, in locals, played Tellarknights, and the guy main decked Mask Restrict, and this came in clutch for me, so it won me that game. This is kind of a techie card. 1 March of the Monarchs. I run March because it's just the most amazing card. If you've got March plus Domain plus Majesty's Fiend. It's literally game right there. You scoop it up from there. You can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects because it's a tribute summon monster, which is awesome. And can be destroyed by battle. That's like the only downside. But if you're playing Cosmo, they're not going to get anything out because they can't get over it because no big ships and they can't use the extra deck, which is crazy. So it shuts down monster effects, and then March protects it. So you could twin fister these two, but you still have to like have a Regeki in hand. So that literally gets rid of 3 cards and only have 2 cards to play with. Unless it's like a Farm Girl and Destroyer, you're not really gonna lose. So this deck spams this combo like crazy. It's just so fun to lock your opponent out of everything. It slows down the game a lot, which is weird to say in this format, but yeah, for sure this is a great setup. So on to the traps. We run 4 traps. It used to be a different setup, but we have 1 Vanities. This card put in the work. Oh my god, this card is amazing. People don't play this card enough. It is just the most crazy card. Flip it with Majesties. And there's nothing's gonna happen. Majesties plus Vanities plus March plus Domain is like the most crazy setup in the whole game. It's just great. So that is, I had the combo out against Despots, and the guy just scooped. It was crazy. What can you do? Nothing. So one of those, this card, completely underplayed, really good. And then 3 prime. It used to be 2 prime and 1 warning, but warning was just doing nothing for me, so that's it. Main deck, 40 cards, pretty solid. Onto the side deck. Okay, sorry about that. We have 1 Regeki for just removal, monster removal. I set it in against Cosmo and that type of stuff, but they all float, so it doesn't really help. But you do Regeki and then chain Vanities, it'll stop it. 2 Fog King for Mirror, which doesn't, I mean, it doesn't really, it's not necessary against Mirror. You don't really have to set it in because Red Layer is pretty solid, but this card helps a lot. 2 System Down for Cosmo and Despot, because I played Despot once. Vanities, you need this card actually in the side deck more than you think, because if you're playing sorry, what's my train of thought here? Pendulum monster, sorry about that. Any Pendulum monster deck, this card shuts down like crazy. This plus March plus Domain against Pendulum, GG, honestly. Really good. 3 Iron Wall for just crazy stuff, and for Cosmo. Twin Twisters, double Twin Twisters for, you know, Side Mask Restrict or whatever. Flying Sea for BA, and Light and Darkness Dragon for the Mirror. So thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment what you thought about the control-based deck. I really love this deck. It's just a whole lot of fun to play. So let me know what you think in the comments below about this deck. Leave me a comment what deck I should do next. Leave a like, subscribe. We are doing a special edition like case or big box opening of Breaker of Shadow next weekend, or next week, probably a week from today actually. So subscribe if you want to see that, and yeah, thank you for watching.